bringing news that matters to you. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight Northern Edition.
Welcome back. It's election day for members of the Grand Bahama Christian Council. Voting is expected to take place tonight following the annual general meeting at Life Community Church in Caravel Beach. The current team of executives led by incumbent President Reverend Peter Pindler will be seeking a second term. No confirmation yet as to whether the positions will be challenged. Elections are slated to begin around 8 p.m. And members of the Christian Council will be joined by clergy leaders from throughout the world later this year for the annual Kingdom Partners Leadership Conference. The week-long conference will convene at the Grand Lucine Resort on October 29th and will feature sessions to advance the work of Christian ministry. Dr. Larry Lloyd of Louisiana says much attention will be directed to educating members of the body of Christ.
Leaders, especially pastors who have not had any formal education. So we're bringing a component that will empower them to actually become licensed ministers. If they desire to achieve more academically, we'll provide resources for that. We will be developing a network of educational facilities where we would be able to do training online as well as local.
Now, there will be heavy concentration on music as well. Music director Samuel Ross says a contingent of gospel artists will be appearing and local musicians will be able to take advantage of advanced training sessions.
It's all about networking for us, so that's what we're trying to do. For the conference, we're bringing in a few major acts, Sean McLemore, Lisa Knowles, the Anointed Voices, a few other great groups. Yes, we will be having a shed, which is actually a way for musicians to come together and share information, to learn, to get better. They play together. It's 2 drum sets, 2 bass players, 2 guitar players, 2 keyboard players. They all play together and learn from each other. So if you want to learn, come on out.
Well, the countdown is on to the 17th annual Junior Junkanoo Parade here on Grand Bahama. This year, when the young Junkanooers hit Pioneers Way Freeport, it will be an historic time for students coming from another northern island who are looking to capture top honors. Joan Davis-Roll has the details.
Bimini are about to make history as the Junior Junkanoo group heads to Grand Bahama for the very first time. The Junkanoo group is very excited about going. This will be their first competition outside of Bimini. Last year we held one in Bimini in March, and which was our first that we gave on the out island for our all-age school. We have children from all the schools on the island and ranging from grade 4 to 12.
Junior Junkanoo coordinator for the Bimini All-Stars, Franca Saunders, says the group coming from an island known as the gateway to the Bahamas has been hard at work preparing for their grand debut at Junior Junkanoo. The All-Stars, she says, will be heading to Grand Bahama with a strong contingent and looking to capture top honors.
Right now we're at 65 that will be making the trip. But in the group we have over 150 children.
And that's dancers as well as musicians?
Dancers and musicians, yes.
And how do you feel being a part of history?
Oh man, it's great. You know, I've been pushing this for the last 3 years when I came back home, and I love working with the children. This is something they are hungry for. They love it. We don't have that outlet where we can give them, and they just look forward to Junkanoo. So it's great. It's great working with them.
And coming to Grand Bahama?
Yes, coming to Grand Bahama, and I'm going to tell you, they better look out, because look here, we ain't nothing to be waiting on. We're going to be bringing that gateway to open the gateway. So that's our theme, gateway to the Bahamas. So look out, Grand Bahama, Bimini is coming.
Saunders noted that thanks to many sponsors, the group's brass section in particular is very strong.
We had some of the instruments from last year that we got from Nassau, from the committee in Nassau. They sent it to us, and some we bought that we got sponsors from our own personal on the island from our World Resort that we had sponsors last year when we had the Junkanoo here in Bimini. We were giving them our sponsors, and we took the money and we bought some instruments.
Joan Davis-Roll, ZNS Network News.
All right, well, Lucayan International School will also be competing in the all-age division in the upcoming Junior Junkanoo Parade. Now, this is not the first time they will be competing, but this time they are preparing to make an even bigger impression. Megan Shepard has their story.
Can you guess which all-age school will be depicting countries from the U.S., Canada, Britain, and of course, the Bahamas? If you guessed Lucayan International, then you're correct. Librarian Susan Krupika says the students are excited to hit the parade route, displaying a theme that truly represents who they are as a school.
Our theme is an international one, and it's we are the world, we are one. And our theme song is, you know that song, we are the world, we are the children. So we have a couple bass players that will be doing that and getting us off on that. And we'll basically have our dancers are like Lucayan Indians. We have international flags. We've got our Buccaneers is our motto. So the pirates, we have some pirates. And the drummers are the flags.
Krupika says that the students are very committed to the preparations, coming in on Saturday mornings to spend hours practicing and pasting. This will be the school's first time participating in the last 10 years, and it all came about thanks to the school's Junkanoo Club.
I approached the school about us having a little Junkanoo Club, and then we turned it into an actual preparation for the parade, and we've got about 35 to 40 students, mainly our primary, so up to grade 6, a couple older, and they're all pasting their own, doing most that they can, with help from their parents, but they're really involved with it, learning none of them have learned how to do drums or cowbells, so first time.
The group of youngsters will be taking part as a fun group, and she says that's all she wants them to do this Saturday.
Just getting out and enjoying it, not for them to stress. I want them to enjoy it because this is just a foundation. This is year one of many. So in 10 years, we'll be really ready and solid, but they're just learning. So it's getting that culture, them understanding what Junkanoo's about. So, and them learning discipline and patience.
The Lucayan International School has been preparing since last November, and Krupika says that they can't wait to show off what they've been up to. Megan Shepard, ZNS Network News.
Thanks, Megan. And now it is time to Ask the Doctor.
Welcome. CL from Freeport asked this question. What causes an overactive thyroid? Thanks for your question, CL. The condition you are asking about is called hyperthyroidism. The thyroid gland is a butterfly-shaped gland located in the front of the neck, beneath the skin and muscle layers, just above where the collarbone meet. It releases a chemical called thyroid hormone that is responsible for regulating our metabolism, which is the way our body processes the food we eat and turns it into energy. When the thyroid gland is overactive, this means that too much thyroid hormone is being produced, which in turn speeds up our metabolism. There are several diseases or conditions that can cause hyperthyroidism. Graves' disease, which is the most common cause, is an autoimmune disorder in which the immune system attacks healthy thyroid gland tissue. The thyroid gland can also become overactive by eating food that contains too much iodine, inflammation of the gland caused by an infection from viruses, what we call thyroiditis, medications, taking too much thyroid hormone, or after pregnancy. Having an overactive thyroid may affect many organs in the body and cause a variety of symptoms. So please speak with a doctor to determine whether your thyroid gland needs to be checked. I'm Dr. Monique Pratt, and this has been Ask the Doctor.
Stay with us. Ricardo Lightborn has a check on sports when we return.